So this is the mock-up for the drain plug for the bottom of the ballast tank. So this drain plug has got a 1-inch drain and also a 2-inch diameter flange. So what we need to do in order for the ballast tank to drain right and drain completely is that the top of this flange needs to be level with the bottom of the tank so that all the water will drain out. So we're going to use a 1-inch drill to drill out the drain hole and a 2-inch hole saw to drill out for the flange. So you can see here that I've marked the hole saw with the piece of tape here, and that tape is the right depth for the flange. So that gives me a guide so that I don't drill too far into the wood. And we'll also then need to use a plunge router to smooth out the flange area. So as you can see, I've set this router again for the thickness of the flange. So on my first go around for drilling this in, I actually, can you hold this for me? The first hole I drilled was I drilled a 1-inch hole right through the piece of wood, and then I was going to use the hole saw. And when I went to use the hole saw, it wouldn't work because I had nothing to center the hole saw on. So what that told me was that what the sequence of the operation needed to be was to drill with the hole saw first, then go on and use the router, and finally drill the 1-inch hole right through the whole assembly. So what we did was, just put that down, Lana. We started with the hole saw and drilled our opening partially through with the hole saw, and then we moved on to the router and used the router to route out the flange bottom, and finally we used the 1-inch drill. Where's the 1-inch drill, Lana? There's the 1-inch drill. Lift that up. Thank you. And we use the 1-inch drill to do the hole right through. So now we have a nice fit. If you want to drop that into the hole we made, there you go. So you can see that it's recessed in, and it's nice and flush with the bottom of the tank. And here at the bottom, it's flush as well. And it's just enough room to do a nice little fiberglass seal around the outside of that opening.